second. Hold on. What's that? What's that? Okay, hold on. Let's zoom in and just like that. There we go. Let's zoom it in right here. And what in the good fuck do we have here? Oh my God. Come on, folks. What is this? What is this? Do you see, what do we have here? Do you see this? We have what, 8, 9, maybe 10 cars in a row that look so similar. First off, listen. Look at all this open space. We are in the heart, downtown. We are in the center of this city. And literally, you have all this open space. No pedestrians walking, no business people, no joggers, no nothing, no cars, no traffic. Every which direction, giant intersection. Look at massive multi-lane intersection, 4 or 5 lanes on each road going each direction. Anyways, back to my point. All these cars packed one after another, back to back to back. 2 observations here. 1, they're so close that they are quite literally kissing. The bumpers are touching each other. Car after car after car, back to back to back. All the bumpers are touching each other. They're parked so close that they are literally, like I said, kissing. I mean, they're touching. This is insane, number 1. Okay, number 2, second point is, do you not notice how those cars look almost identical? It's like, what are the odds of every single car? I mean, very, very, minimal slight changes between each vehicle, but they look almost the same, one after another, after another, after another, like some kind of manufactured conveyor belt of some kind. You know what's funny about that? You know what's interesting about that is the fucking USIBs never get it right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll give them their credit. They do an amazing, wonderful job carbon copy, replicating, reproducing, and mimicking these parallel dimension locations, these fake carbon copy mimicked Earth cities. They do a good job reflecting it back from old Mother Earth. Yes, they do, but they never get it right. Like I say, they never get it exactly right. They do this odd, weird shit. And if you go back and watch all my videos, you see this time and time and time again of just really bizarre shit that you would think, this is not what humans would do. This is not what we do. Back here on Earth, we do all kinds of random shit. You know, we park all kinds of... In fact, we get in shootouts sometimes. In certain states, we get in shootouts and disputes over parking spots. But one thing we don't do is we don't park so close that every car couldn't move out. Every single car couldn't even fucking move out if they wanted to. I mean, back to back to back, bumper after bumper touching. Talk about a fender bender. This is fucking cars kissing. Cars kissing on steroids. I mean, good God, folks. This is the mimic I talk about. Look at that. All these cars are almost exactly the same. It looks like, I said, it looks like it's coming off of a manufactured conveyor belt in fucking, some major car, dealer or whatever the hell. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep this video rolling. Just another one of those mini observations I try to point out to you guys. Hopefully you guys notice these type of details on your own. But again, this is a parallel dimension location, a non-Earth mimic city. And this is the type of shit that USIBs do all the time. They never get it exactly right. Including, of course, as you know, the weather, the temperature, and all those type of little things. Those little tiny things that they just can't do. They try their best, but they can't do it exactly like us humans back on Earth. They just can't quite do it like that. But they try, and for very nefarious reasons. And wait till you folks find out someday why that is. Oh, my God. Earth-shattering information is going to make you change the whole way, this fucking matrix you live in, the whole way you view this universe that you exist in. Anyways, let's get back to this video. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, wait, once again, hold up. What do we have here, folks? Very interesting. Okay, here we go. No big deal. Same old thing you see every day in a parallel dimension location. Massive 4, 5, whatever it is, lane roads, no traffic, no pedestrians, no nothing, no human, 0.0% human activity, 0 signs of human life, nothing going on. But what do we have here? Let's drop some arrows. Boom, there you go. Yeah. What do you find folks have to say about this one? We got 2 mimic trucks. Not only are they literally almost exactly the same, we got 2 trucks back to back, mimicked. I mean, when I say mimicked, I'm talking about everything in these PDLs, folks, is quite literally staged. I told you guys all the time, I take you inside the massive skyscrapers, all this stuff, level after level, floor after floor, everything's fake. It's just like material, like fake building material, like hollowed out, mirage-like facade, fake shit everywhere. It's just a giant fucking mirage, the whole everything. The entire PDLs themselves are carbon copied, replicated, reproduced, fake mirage facade cities. And all the like almost everything, which most of these places are, as you know, I take you inside these places, they're empty. But it's all this like fake hollow, even like how do I explain it? Like not the furniture, but like the so-called furniture, like the stuff. Like a lot of things are just hollowed out. They're just fake shit. So you'll see that in a second here. But we have 2 trucks that just randomly, who does this? Who would park 2 trucks, broad daylight? As you can see, this is like right in the afternoon. This is, you could tell by the shadows of the sun. You know the best thing about this is you could literally just disappear into it. Completely disappear into the fog. Would you come with me? Let's just disappear into that fog together. And let's go to the other side. Once again. Got a couple of clips here in this video, a little short video today. Gonna do some commentary right now. And the first clip you're seeing right here is obviously broad daylight, but thick, heavy, dense fog that just kind of comes and goes. All of a sudden it'll be like, it'll roll in really thick, and then it'll kind of clear up for half a second, and it'll get kind of bluish, partly blue. This is like midday. This would be at like 11:45 a.m., 12 noon, basically in the middle of the day. Of course, as you know, if you watch my videos, there's no time there. I mean, there's no such thing as time. Like, I'm the only one there. Everything empty, always alone. And back on Earth, there's two cities I'm going to show a clip of in this short little video today. Back on Earth, these are some of the biggest cities on Earth. But where I'm at, these are just replicated, reproduced, completely mimicked, almost to like every single pixel, if you want to call it that. Pixel. Everything mimicked. So none of it's real. I mean, it's real. Don't get me wrong. It's a different dimension. But none of it's like Earth. You know, there's no one there. There's no time there. The weather doesn't behave the same. The temperature doesn't behave the same. Nothing is the same. The only thing there is wildlife, birds, various wildlife animals. There's really typically not even domesticated quote-unquote animals. Very rarely do I even see cats and dogs. But I always see birds and wildlife, and it's just me. Like I said, everything empty, always alone. In this city, dense, thick fog that comes and goes in patches. It gets like really dark and heavy. You could like feel it. Then it'll kind of brighten up and lighten up. This is just me standing on one street corner for like 5 minutes, just filming up and down, left and right, every which direction, showing that there's nothing there. This is a massive intersection. Back on Earth, it'd be traffic. It'd be wall-to-wall traffic, but here I am completely alone. In the clip you're going to see after this, same thing. Massive city, lights flickering off and on, everything mimicked, birds, everything empty, always alone, just me. Here we go. Okay. Let's go here. I'm just going to talk to this gentleman here real quick. Hi, sir. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm a travel vlogger doing the place. So just really quick, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
This place, it looks packed.
Right.
Is it 24/7?
90% occupancy year round.
90% occupancy year round, and it's just like slam. I mean, I don't want to go in there because it's probably, you know, I don't have a wristband.
It's 90 degrees in there.
Is it really 90 degrees?
Yeah.
Wow. So is it? Oh, sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Is there any way to follow you in just to get one little shot in there? Is that cool? Just for.
You can get it from the downstairs window.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to walk to the store and look over, and then.
Yeah, I'll just come right in. Okay,
yeah.
cool. And I have one more question for you when I come out. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I'm Corey, by the way.
Todd,
nice to meet you too. Okay, guys. Todd was very nice to let me come in. Woo! Oh yeah, it is hot. Oh my God. It is like 90 degrees. Look at this place, guys. Holy smokes. It is just like I figured. It is packed. There you go. I can't get past this rope area right here. I'm not gonna. This is someone's area, so I'm not gonna go in there. There you go. Slam packed. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'll be the only one here. I'm gonna walk up that. I'm gonna start walking in those water slides right there. I'm gonna do something you can't even believe. So here we go. Very cool, Todd. Thank you. Yeah, it's like going into Miami.
Yeah,
It's hot and humid. Have a good one, brother.
Hey, you too.
Yep. Okay, folks. Well, now you know. I got some restaurants here. I said this is not it's not an advertisement for the Great Wolf Lodge, which it's not. They have no affiliation with me. I have obviously no affiliation with them. But boy, this place is cool. Like literally, maybe I don't know, 15, 20 minutes or whatever. It's 50, I don't know, 10 minutes. I might loop it once or twice actually while I'm talking. This is what the part a lot of you wanted to come and see. All this different. I'll have clip after clip, different. I shot, I think I shot about 20 or 30 minutes worth of footage in that parallel dimension location. Well, what you're seeing right here. In the parallel dimension location version of this theme park, non-Earth, I shot, I think roughly about approximately half an hour. And so I took a couple random clips and just threw it in here, Actually less than, I think I maybe shot about 20 minutes. So anyways, we'll have about maybe 10 or 15 minutes worth of clips, and I might loop it back around once again so we can watch it twice. And I need to share some information with you, put this commentary in here. Part of why I muted it right there is because I don't want to get, the issue I have a lot of my videos I have music in it, but sometimes they get the copyright. It's the copyright issue. Like, they don't really do any content strikes, at least that I know of, but I don't want to have any issues with copyright stuff. So, but I already had enough music playing for this video where I might get it anyway. So we'll see. I try to keep it as short as possible, but, it don't really matter. Anyways, that's off the subject. Don't matter. So I muted here. I got an opportunity. I have your attention. We're watching this together. Well, I've already experienced and lived this and done this, but you're getting to watch it now. And so I'll just do, while I have your attention, I get to share some information with you about how this, game over. Victory lap for the people who always knew, all the believers, all the non-skeptics, and the people who are the seekers of the truth, and the folks who are interested in disclosure and blah, blah, blah. Here's one of many perpetual victory laps that are going to be coming your way with this video and many more videos to come, I guess. We'll see. I got a lot of things to think about how I proceed forward with all the material I have to release. And so I just to like drive the point home, I decided, I could already see what some skeptics will say. They'll be like, oh, Corey must have just rented the whole thing out, the whole fucking theme park himself. If you are a skeptic and that's what you think, this is the point where, as the saying would go, skeptics have left the chat. This is the point where you might want to just log off, not watch, or even just maybe I'll just say it this way, fuck off if you want, because you're about to have your heart broken. It is literally game over, home run, grand slam, lights out, it's done. Like all the excuses, all the bullshit, all the desperate, seriously, pathetically, super pathetic, desperate, far-reaching attempts to just, this, please, it's gotta be fake, I can't handle it. And please, it's gotta be fake, I can't deal with it. It's pretty much over here, but this is where, like I told you, and I put a post on my channel about a week ago, I said, I am the villain hero. I'm the hero for the believers and the villain for the disbelievers and the naysayers and the cynics and the haters. Like, I am the bringer of death to your excuses now. Because here we go. So, just to kind of figure out, I did a little bit of like I kind of did it in a roundabout way. I decided just to reach out to corporate. Here we go. So I reached out to the actual corporate headquarters. We're talking about the actual corporate headquarters for where all the people that run the CEO, his office, and all that. Of course, I didn't get to talk to the CEO, but I did talk to an executive level individual. I won't say her name because it's unimportant. And she gave me a whole. I'll paraphrase a lot of what because I can't remember everything she said verbatim, but I'll paraphrase what she told me. And she gave me essentially a laundry list of reasons why this is not possible. Because I called her saying, hey, I'm a guy inquiring about doing a YouTube video there. I'm you could basically call it a YouTube journalist. I'm trying to track this guy who's claiming to be a time traveler. And he said he's going to do all these different, he said he's going to do all this. So I gave her the whole list of things that he said he's going to be able to appear all in the pool areas and all over the hotel and go walk up the water slides and do all these different things. And like, I want to see if like there's any possibility he could rent this place out. Like, can he rent it out? Is there any way they can have it all to himself? Is there anything feasible for him to? Because I want to disprove this guy. I want to see if there's some way I can catch this guy in the act and fucking expose him and disprove him. Like, because he's claiming to be a time traveler, and so I need to know. So I'm calling you. So anyway, blah, blah. So I gave her this whole little fucking false bullshit story. I didn't go and say I was a travel blogger because this was a phone conversation with the person at the corporate office in a whole different state. I just said I was a fucking basic YouTube journalist trying to do this story on her building and on this guy. So I told him all the stuff that he was talking, of course this is talking about me. This is kind of an odd conversation to be honest because I just didn't tell who I was. I wish I had said who I was and what I was doing. I could have been transparent and recorded the conversation for you and just played it. But because I was basically playing a role like it wasn't me, I was being dishonest about like just saying I'm some fucking YouTuber guy who's tracking a time traveler. And it's, you know, at that point I was like, and plus you have to have someone's legal, you could go out and film in public, but you can't. That's why in my Roswell video I announced up front because I was just calling as me. I was just calling as me because I'm me. I was just saying, hey, I'm going to be in your building and I'm coming there and blah, blah, blah. But I also let her know in that video, in that Roswell video, I'm recording this conversation for a YouTube video. When I called the lady from corporate, which I wouldn't expose her anyways, I don't want to. She didn't want to have her name out there. That's why I'm not even telling you who she is. But she's an executive with corporate at Great Wolf Lodge, and she is we're talking senior level executive. She's basically up there like next to well, I don't want to say too much, but she's like CEO level stuff. Just put it that way. She's up there with the big boys and the big girls. She runs that whole, you know, nationwide conglomerate. And so and I was lucky to even get with her. They transferred. I had to like beg and plead to even talk to her. They transferred me over to her, and I was lucky enough to get about 10 minutes. Actually, it's like more like 8 minutes of her time. And I just asked her the questions, and she's like, yeah, every single thing you're talking to me about is impossible. And she gave me the laundry list. So here we go. Here's what the laundry list of reasons why she's like, absolute 0% chance of ever happening, never has happened, never will, no. It's just absolute no. She's like, we're not, so number one, here we go. She's like, there's no way you could ever truly have, she's like, let's just start here. Let's just say hypothetically someone did want to rent out our facility for an entire day. She's like, first off, we'd have to find out for what purpose. And for the purpose you're describing, to shoot some kind of YouTube video, we would never allow that to happen for a variety of reasons. But she goes, number one, we'll start with the fact that that's never happened, that never has happened. You can literally do all kinds of things. Borderline magic in this parallel universe. Doing things. There should be water running through here right now. Actually, there was 15 minutes ago. Well, that's a lie, 30 minutes ago, but we shut that off and now we're in here walking. It is what it is. It is what it is. It never will happen. It would be such a big event for our company if that was ever to even hypothetically happen. We would have to do a press release about it. So it would already make the media anyways. And so there would be no way to hide it or disguise it. She goes, not to mention our staff we have staff members. This is a hotel. It's not just a theme park. It's a hotel where people stay, guests stay, 90 to 100% sold out year round. So it's basically a house. People live there. They can come and go as they please, and all throughout the hallways and the lobbies and the in and out of the building because it's a hotel. It's not just a theme park. So she's like, and we have bookings sometimes upwards of 6 months to a year in advance at all of our locations. So she goes, first off, it would have to be planned a year in advance, at least. So there's no way to just do it the day of. Secondly, she said, I can't give you numbers, but what our company brings in revenue at any given one of our properties, at any given one of our property locations. What we bring in a given day, we would have, in order for a person to match that, you're looking at 6 figures for a day or for a week, like you're talking 100,000 plus. Maybe upwards of $250,000 for a weekend between all their bookings and every aspect of what they do. And she goes, not to mention, if we ever open ourselves up to that for one individual, we would then have to open ourselves up to everybody to do that. We would never allow people to rent out our theme park. We're talking a family-friendly, open to the public for everybody. She was like, the publicity that can come out of the publicity that could come out of this to allow us to rent this to one individual would probably be so detrimental to our brand and our business. We would never do that. And she goes, plus you're looking at 6+ figures to do that, even as a hypothetical possibility. You'd have to plan it a year in advance. And she said, even then, you would never truly have the building to yourself. Our staff is paid to be there 24/7 year round. We have 100+ employees at all these locations. So they would still be there. You would still have all these security people and lifeguards and maintenance people and housekeepers and chefs and cooks and servers and gift shop workers and front desk workers and administrative. I mean, the list went on. She named like 20 different positions. The list went on and on and on of all the staff. She's like, they will still be there. And our surveillance cameras would still be recording and rolling. So there would be no way for some guy to pull off this ruse or this disguised event as if he's some time traveler. We would capture this on every single one of our surveillance cameras. So there goes that. Plus all of our employees who still have to be at work that day. what are you going to do? You're going to ask them to just vacate they're not going to leave. Like, we don't allow that. They are paid to be there by us. They're not going to. So she's like, you will never truly have the building to yourself alone. Anyways, you're still looking at 100+ people all over, scattered throughout the entire building. So you couldn't just walk around and you'd see